Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Prep Sports Extra. Alongside Julia Daniels, I'm Will Hall. Our spotlight game featuring former Gopher Kim Royston, his first game as head coach at his alma mater, Cretin-Derham Hall.
Yeah, Will, the Raiders facing the Cadets of St. Thomas Academy, a rivalry that dates back years and years and years and years. So you knew this was going to be a good one. I got to take it all in at TCO Performance Center, home of the Minnesota Vikings. Always fun to see prep games out at TCO. Let's check it out.
Obviously, that's a lifelong rivalry. They have a great coach over there, and Coach Welch. They beat us last year, so we're hungry to really come back and compete and get that W.
Man, this was a good one, Will. And good news, I was only blinded by the golden hour sunshine for the first half. So
there you go.
Good. Anyways, handful of runs and penalties. We find the Cadets knocking on the door, and Dominic Bays with that short run in for 6 and the first points of the night. Raiders respond, though. Isaac Johnson looking, and look at this.
Ooh, Houdini.
Escapes the pocket, takes a hit.
Before
he hit that ground, he found Jadale Thompson in the end zone. PAT's no good, so it's 7-6 Cadets. And to start the second half, I know, right? St. Thomas Academy, though, finds end zone again in that third quarter. Tristan Carl to Grant English. Cadets end up taking this one. The final, 27-14.
Heading south.
Yeah, that's right. Lakeville South now hosting Mounds View. Nick Swanson comes out of the gate swinging for South. He's got 77 yards here to the house for the first 6 of the game tonight. Let's go to the fourth now. It's Swanson again this time. Big slacker here. Only 67 yards for this touchdown. And you'll never believe it, Will. Lakeville South wins this one 34-7.
Get that man some oxygen. All right, the legend, Dwight Lundeen, starting off his 56th season
56
as head coach at Becker. We pick things up in the second. Orono strikes first. Griffin Maurer, another one. Up the seam to Bennett Halverson for the tutty. Orono up 7-zip. Later in the second, after a fumble, Maurer using the legs to find pay dirt. Orono kicks off the season with a shutout, 21-zip. The final.
Maurer, pretty athletic namesake there.
Certainly is. Holy Angels hosting Byron this evening. The school holding a moment of silence before kickoff tonight after the tragic events earlier this week. Bears on the board first in this one. Standout running back Carson Heimer, the Minnesota State commit, up the gut. Sometimes you look out in a great spot and shooting highlights. Case in point right there. That's Bowden cuts forth with the tip drill pick 6 right into your living room. Byron goes on the road, picks up a big win tonight, 42-12, the final.
Wow, huge win. Let's go to Washburn now, hosting Bloomington Jefferson. Andrew Backhouse finds Willott for a 30-yard gain there. They're going to cash in on this drive with a field goal. Linus Kottke with the kick. Washburn rolls in this one. The final of this one, pretty similar, 34-6.
Richfield hosting St. Paul Highland Park tonight. A special game for Spartans punt returner Drake Collins. How about this, Juju? Not one punt return for touchdown tonight, but 2.
Get him some oxygen.
Woo, have yourself a game, Dre. Man, that was impressive. Richfield ends up hanging on in this one, 28-20, the final score.
Wow.
St. Paul Johnson facing St. Agnes tonight. Pick things up in the first. This is Evans Plowman on the kickoff return here. Great to see Evans healthy this season. 95-yard house call.
He's going.
Turning on the afterburners. Aggies up 16-14 after that. Governors answer right back. Justice Moody, one of the better senior athletes in the state. What a playmaker, showing off the afterburners right there. Johnson wins a shootout, 57-30, the final.
Wow, highest scoring game of the night?
87.
Oh, man. Zimmerman at Providence Academy. Lions playing catch-up in the second quarter. J.J. Rooney finds Day-Day McCrimmon in the end zone for that tutty right there, but Zimmerman's rolling in this one. Thomas McEachern with the handoff to Mason Spence. 45 yards to pay dirt. Final of this one, Zimmerman with the dub, 49-20.
Hot Highlights is sponsored by TrueStone Financial.
Hot Highlights are back thanks to TrueStone Financial. Our finalists are revealed Monday at 6 o'clock, and then you decide on who takes home the prize from TrueStone. We'll review the first winner next Friday night, right here on Prep Sports Extra. Coming up after the break, the Andover Huskies, fresh off their big win over Wayzata. They're in the house tonight.
Yeah, Will, after the break, we hear from the Huskies, like you just said.
I stole her words.
Yeah, you stole my entire line.
My
But you know
bad.
what? It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Hi, my name is Evans Plowman. I go to St. Agnes High School. I'm a running back, and you're watching Prep Sports Extra. Grateful, tough, and devoted.
Welcome back to Prep Sports Extra. Thrilled to be joined by the Andover Huskies tonight. We got head coach Tom DeVellis and quarterback Joseph Mapsid in studio with us tonight. Fresh off their big win over Wayzata, 44-20, the final. Coach, I'll start with you. You look at that score last night. This big fella had a big game. What was working so well offensively last night?
Big plays. So he had quite a few of them for us, but that's kind of, we were looking at the whole night there and saying that if we have an opportunity to execute, we have an opportunity to have big plays, we're going to take them. And so luckily he was able to make a lot of them for us. But it's kind of how our offense works. We have, multiple different ways to attack, and so if they're going to take away something, it opens up a door for something else. So last night it took away some of the other guys on our team and opened up some avenues for Joseph.
Joseph, let's walk through your evening. Over 200 yards, 5 rushing touchdowns, 1 through the air. Walk us through this matchup. What were things like? Was the game just slowing down for you? What was happening out there?
Yeah, it felt great. The energy was kind of a big thing. Us getting that kickoff right away, us getting that fumble, it was great. And even just the push off the offensive line, just keep us going, keep the tempo rolling the whole game was really great for us.
Tom, you've coached a lot of great quarterbacks over the duration of your coaching career. Curious, what separates Joseph? What makes him special?
They all have a certain skill set, and his is his dynamic ability, right? So he can take some of these plays that look like routine plays and could have some guys getting 4 or 5 yards, and he makes a couple cuts, and all of a sudden, before we know it, he's got a 60-yard run. So that's kind of what for us is a big deal. Is that his ability to take something that's normal and all of a sudden turn it into something pretty cool and extraordinary is cool to watch.
Makes your life fun as a play caller?
Yeah, fun, easy, a little bit of both.
Joseph, what did it mean to you to just get the season started the way that you guys did and the way that you did?
It's great, especially being in 6A now, being a new team. It's just great to have that good jump boost going in this season and keep it rolling throughout the whole season, yeah.
You guys did make that jump from 5A to 6A. Tom, your opinion, what's been the biggest adjustment for your program?
Well, biggest thing is going to be depth. It's school size. So we played the biggest school in 6A last night. And so when you look at our guys, that was one of our conversations all the time, is we're going to have some guys that are going to have to go both ways. And so we got to stay healthy. We need a lot of our younger guys to step up probably earlier in the season than what they have in the past. But our guys came into it with the right mindset from the beginning of August, and it's something that we talked about last night at the end of the game. Is for us, the road doesn't get any easier, right? Like, we're going up against a great Champlain Park team next week, and it's just going to continue after that with some great teams in the north. And so we just got to make sure that guys continue to grow. We talk about how the second week you make your biggest growth, so we're looking for everybody to do that, right? So.
Coach, I'm curious. We were talking before the show, and you said a lot of your defensive guys were cramping up. So besides hydration, what did you learn about your team last night, and what do you guys have to do moving forward?
I said already mindset. Our guys came into that last night and had a different mindset from the beginning, and they set the tone. Our kickoff team did with a turnover right away. Our defense played great all night long. We looked at video this morning, and we found a lot of the mistakes that we made and things that we have to do to get better continuing this season. But they're coming in ready to work, and that's what we love about this group right now, is that they're eager to work and they're listening to us. They're asking great questions to us, and it's even causing us a little bit to go like, I don't know, why do we do that? So it's been awesome.
Joseph, real quick, get you out of here on this. You guys have the home opener next Friday against Champlain Park. Thoughts on that matchup?
I can't wait. I've been looking at a film quite a bit, and they're a pretty solid team too, especially with them coming off a good win from STMA. It's going to be a good one.
Guys, thanks so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Best of luck moving forward this season. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Prep Sports Extra. We'll see you same time, same place next Friday.